Dear students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Professor P. Bhaskar Reddy, Department of Ancient Indian History, Culture and Archaeology, Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati. I am the Principal Investigator of the subject Indian Culture and also the course coordinator of the paper Outlines of Indian History. In the present module, you are going to learn about Indus civilization. The learning objectives of the module are discovery of Indus or Harappan civilization, its origin, extent, date and chronology, features of the civilization, the cities, town planning, structures and urbanism during the period, socio-economic conditions of the age, religious and cultural life, decline and collapse of the Indus Valley civilization, the survival and continuity of civilization. Let us know about the discovery of great civilization. An epoch making in the history of India is the year 1921, which it enriched the content of Indian history, culture and archaeology. In the year 1921, Rao Bahadur Dayaram Sahani discovered Harappa. In the next year, 1922, R.D. Banerjee discovered Mohenjo-daro. In 1925, large-scale excavations were carried by Sir John Marshall, the great archaeological scholar. Since 1946, a large number of sites associated with Indus civilization were discovered. Recent excavations at Dholavira in Gujarat, Raki Garhi in Haryana witnessed sustained archaeological explorations which it throws the various cultures of Indus Valley spread in the Indian subcontinent. The culture, though it is known as Indus culture, it is known by the two cities. They are Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. The area of Harappan civilization is triangular in form and about 12,99,600 square kilometers extended from west Sukta Jandar on the Makran coast in Baluchistan, in east Alangarpur in western Uttar Pradesh, in north Manda in Jammu, in south it extended Bagatrao in Narmada. The archaeologists who were responsible for the great discovery of Indus Valley civilization, they proposed different dates of the Indus Valley civilization. Sir John Marshall is the one who proposed the chronology of the Indus Valley between 3250 to 2750 BCE. Mackay, another scholar, he proposed the flourishing of Indus Valley civilization in between 2800 to 2500 BC. Stuart Pequot and Mortimer Wheeler, they suggested the flourishing of culture between 2500 to 1500 BC. Walter Fairservice, he proposed 2000 to 1500 for this culture. Finally, D.P. Agarwal, he suggested the flourishing of Indus Valley culture in between 2300 BCE to 1750 BCE. Dear students, so far we discussed about the discovery, the extent of the Indus Valley civilization and its chronological sequence. Now we can turn our discussion on the origin of the Indus Valley civilization. Regarding the origin of Indus Valley civilization, there were different theories. The problem of origin of the Harappan civilization still remains as usual. The Western scholars held the view that this civilization was not an indigenous. Some opined that it was a colony of the Sumerian people. A. Ghosh, one of the archaeologists, argues Harappan culture owes its basic existence to the indigenous culture. It borrowed both from Sumerian as well as Baluchistan cultures. Most probably, the population of Mohenjo-daro was heterogeneous character. They comprised at least 4 different racial groups: Proto-Australide, Mediterranean, Alpinide, and Mongolide. D.K. Sen suggested a single biological group for the Indus Valley people. Many cities and towns belong to Harappa age, discovered in various parts of Indian subcontinent. Among that, Mohenjo-daro is the one. It is situated in Larkana district of Sindh in Pakistan on the bank of the river Indus. It was a great city of the Indus Valley civilization. Among the structures, Great Bath is the most important public place. It is located at the center of citadel. It is remarkable for the beautiful brickwork. The floor is made up of burnt bricks set in gypsum and marble. See the Great Bath, well and bath area in the Mohenjo-daro. In Mohenjo-daro, granary is found. It is the largest building located within the citadel and next to the Great Bath. The discovery of a number of stone, bronze and terracotta figures speaks about the aesthetic sense of the citizens. Next important city of the Harappan age is Harappa, situated on the bank of the river Ravi at a distance of 25 kilometers southwest of Montgomery district in Pakistan. The town was divided into 2 sectors, eastern and western. The western sector was fortified structure erected on man-made platform. There were some houses outside the fortified area. Among the important structures of the Harappan, see the public well and well drainage system were found in the Harappan cities. That is the unique feature of the planning of the cities and urbanism in the Indus Valley period. The material remains discovered at Harappa are of typical Indus character. They include pottery, chert blades, copper and bronze implements, terracotta figures and the seals and ceilings. Another important city of the Indus period is Chanhu-daro. It is located 130 kilometers south of Mohenjo-daro near Sarkand in Sindh. This city discovered by N.G. Majumdar in the year 1931. It excavated on a large scale by E.J.H. Mackay in the year 1935 and 36. It was the only Harappan city without citadel. The hoards of copper and bronze tools, castings, evidence of the crafts suggests Chanhu-daro was industrial town, mostly inhabited by artisans. The excavations unearthed include a terracotta model of a bullock cart and a bronze tie cart. Dholavira is the largest and one of the latest Harappan settlement in India. It is situated in Kutch region of Gujarat. Dholavira was first explored by J.P. Joshi of Archaeological Survey of India. The most unique feature of the site is its division into 3 sections. The third section is in the form of an open ground situated outside the fortified area. Material finds discovered from Dholavira are remains of a horse, copper objects, bronze animal figurine, evidence of copper working, beadworking and other craft activities. A number of typical Harappan seals, some inscribed, have also been found. They are engraved in pictographic or ideographic script. Lothal is another important discovery of the age. Lothal is situated about 80 kilometers southwest of Ahmedabad in Dholka Taluk of Gujarat. In the year 1954 and 1962, S.R. Rao brought to light 5 period sequences of cultures in Lothal. It was an important trading and manufacturing center. The streets at Lothal are straight and constantly run in cardinal direction, surrounded by a massive brick wall, probably as flood protection. The Lothal bear evidence for the earliest cultivation of rice. Metal workers, shell ornament makers, and bead maker shops have been discovered in the Lothal. It was only the Indus site with an artificial brick dockyard. It was the main seaport of the Indus and engaged in maritime activities. Kalibangan is another discovery located in the southern bank of the river Gaggar in Ganganagar district of Rajasthan, first excavated by A. Ghosh in 1953. Later, the excavations conducted by B.B. Lal and B.K. Tafar in 1961. It is one of the Indus cities have both Proto-Harappan and Harappan cultural places. Archaeologists discovered 2 platforms with 5 altars, suggesting the practice of sacrifices in those days. Evidence of earliest earthquake ever revealed through an excavation found in Kalibangan area. So far we discussed about the great cities of Indus Valley: Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Chenujaro, Lothal, Kalibangan, Dholavira, and the last but not the least is Rakhigarh. Rakhigarh is situated in Jind district of Haryana. It was excavated under the leadership of Professor Surajban and Acharya Bhagwandev. It was the provincial capital of the Harappan period. The mud structures in the city of Gyanari, subdivided into cubicles, indicates surplus production of food grains and storage system. The site also yielded samples of barley, wheat and rice. The site also yielded the dead burials. The dead were buried in a long pit in north-south orientation. The grave goods consisted of pots behind the head of the dead. These burial practices reveal the belief of the people of the Indus Valley age and funeral practices. So far, we discussed about the important cities and towns of the Harappan civilization. Besides these cities, there are many other discoveries discovered by Archaeological Survey of India, and they were spread in Indian subcontinent, all over Indian subcontinent. And all these sites, major cities of Harappa, were represented in the map. See the location of the major Harappan cities and also several discoveries discovered by Archaeological Survey of India in the entire Indian subcontinent. So far, we completed our discussion on the cities, their discoveries and characteristic features of Earth. Now we can discuss about the characteristic features of the Indus civilization. In each city, we find an Archopolis and a lower city fortified separately. The main streets in each city were of considerable width and the lanes are narrower. The important feature was large scale use of burnt brick drains. The drainage system seems to have been quite extensive, particularly at Mohenjo-daro and Lothal. Many houses had spacious interior, courtyard and private wells. Already we have seen the private wells found in the excavations of Harappa. All houses were built with standardized bricks. Wood have been used extensively along with brick. The roofing of the mud plaster supported by timber, the plastering was normally of clay. Common system of weights and measures were found all over the Indus Valley. These are the common characteristic features of the Indus Valley. Now let us turn our attention to know about the town planning, structures and urbanism. The Indus culture was distinguished by systematic town planning. Each city had its own citadel built on a high podium of mud brick. The citadel of Harappa is provided with entrance gateways. They followed the grid system for the arrangement of the houses in various cities. The roads cut across one another almost at right angles, and the city was divided into so many blocks. The drainage system of the Harappans was elaborate, systematic, and scientific. The granary is most remarkable of the public buildings. The public baths are the other important one and a characteristic feature of the Indus Valley civilization. Lamp posts indicate the flourishing of street lighting facilities in those days. There was a watch and ward system also for different quarters. Thus, Harappan age witnessed the first urbanization in the ancient civilization is concerned. So far we discussed about the characteristic features of the Indus civilization, its towns, common features, and also the town planning and many amenities known to the people of the age. Now, let us turn to know about the socio-economic and religious life of the age. The Harappan society was a class-divided society. This classification is based on the economic status. The domestication of animals like oxen, buffaloes, goats, sheep, pigs, camels, and horses known to the people of the age. Men and women showed great liking for dress and hairstyles. They used both vegetarian and non-vegetarian. They cultivated wheat, barley, milk, vegetables, legumes, oil, millets, and fruits, which included in their diet. Animal food such as beef, mutton, pork, poultry, river water fish, and dried fish from the sea were also eaten by the people of the age. Regarding the economic life of the people, Harappan economy is agrarian based economy. They exploited the fertile flood areas of the Indus Basin. They know the plough. The main crops produced during this period were wheat and barley. The Harappans were the first to grow cotton in the world. The period witnessed flourishing of various industries. The archaeological excavations reveal various metal and artifacts. Charming, attractive posts were discovered in various sites with designs. Seals were found abundance with script. Lothal and Chanhudaro were the centers of great production and productivity centers in those days. Trade and commerce flourished, particularly foreign trade conducted with Sumerian and Bahrain countries. Bullock carts and pack oxen were employed for land transport. Besides social and economic conditions of the age, the archaeological excavations of the Indus sites reveal the religious practices of the age. The Harappans believed in polytheism, that is, belief in many gods. They showed reverence to natural surroundings, human and animal forms. Besides that, they also worshipped Earth goddess, also known as Mother goddess. Lord Shiva was known as Pasupati. They practiced Phallic worship. Tree, fire, water, humped bull, unicorn, seven-rayed sun was also worshipped by the Indus people. See, the various seals of the Indus Valley contain the figures of all these practices. These are the religious practices and beliefs of the Indus Valley people. They believed in the practice of all human beings and nature. Now, we can turn to discuss what are the causes for the declining and collapse of the Indus Valley civilization. There are various causes which attributed for the decline and disappearance of the Indus Valley civilization. A number of theories are there to explain the decline and the final collapse of the Indus Valley. The Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, it is said to be that were completely abandoned and collapsed by the year 1700 BCE. Archaeologists have offered 4 explanations regarding the declining of the Indus Valley civilization. Among that, Martimum Wheeler believed the invading Aryans destroyed the Indus settlements and the Harappan cultural traditions. Some archaeologists attribute the decreasing fertility and increasing salinity of the soil caused by the expanding neighboring Thar desert was the key problem for the declining of the Indus Valley. Effects of the earthquakes and extensive Indus floods was also another cause. Declining in trade caused a severe economic depression in those days. Though the great Indus Valley civilization declined and disappeared for the last 3,000 years back, but the features of its culture, its civilization was survived even today, and we are continuing the same practices even in the contemporary period. In the field of religion, the worship of Pasupati as Shiva, Mother Goddess, sacred tree, animals, serpent, etc., which was prevalent in the Harappan religion, were adopted later in Hinduism. Varieties of ancient Indian coins appear to be indebted to the Indus Valley, which became a continuous practice for the various rulers who issued number of coins. In the field of science and technology, Harappan civilization greatly contributed to the similar feature development in urbanism, town planning and amenities. Foundation of India's brisk maritime trade with Central and Western Asia. Thus, Harappan civilization remains the source of the civilization process in India up to present day. Many of its features were amalgamated in the wrap and roof of later Indian civilization. Thus, the discovery of Indus Valley civilization in the year 1921 and 2, it brought the flourishing of a great civilization in 4,000 years back. That civilization, it is truly indigenous civilization, which it paved the way for the survival of the same culture, practices, which it became a part and parcel of the Indian culture in the present society. In this module, we discussed the Indus Valley civilization from its discovery, its origin, its extent, important cities, the common features of the Indus Valley culture, the towns, Great Bath, urbanism, socio-economic and religious practices, besides the continuity of Indus Valley culture to the present day. With the discussion of the Indus Valley civilization, hope that you may understand the cultures of ancient India. For more details, you go through the e-text and further source materials. Thank you, one and all.